So, tell us about yourself. Why did you come to do the TESOL?
So I'm Lois, I grew up locally to Harpenden.
Hi, I'm Patricia Arias and I am from Honduras.
I'm Fiti, I'm 22 years old and I'm from Madagascar.
So my name is Angela and I only live locally.
I have been teaching English for 9 years in a public Brazilian school.
I was given an opportunity to work with a group of women who don't have English as their first language and they wanted to learn.
I'd like to do a course to improve my knowledge, my methods and techniques to teach English.
And so a friend and I started just running a little group teaching them some English, but we felt very ill-equipped and didn't really know what we were doing, so I really sensed the urgency to take the course.
Last year, since September, I started teaching English, and I teach English at the Christian ministry, and the people that I am working with, they recommended me to do TESOL.
It just jumped up as an opportunity to do during my gap year. It's something that will be valuable to me.
What did you find most helpful about the course?
The way the staff kind of walk you through step by step the things.
I am a Christian and I love people to get to know Jesus, and I think that the best part of the school was that it helped us not only how to teach English, but it is about how to apply biblical principles into the classroom and how to bring God's glory into the classroom.
I think doing it with kind of ministry in mind and with using it as a resource to kind of connect with people and having, you know, Jesus' model of teaching. I think I wouldn't have gotten that without the TESOL courses.
I've loved getting to know new people who come from a range of different countries, right across different age ranges.
I think it's, yeah, like just the practicum and the lecture phase was really amazing, and just the fact that you can put into practice what you're learning like every single day.
I've just learned so much about the language that I speak every day in a very natural way, but I actually knew very little about.
What were the challenging kind of parts of doing the course?
It is a very intensive course, which is made clear.
And I think that one of the things that was really challenging for me was the thing that I was teaching with native speakers, and there was one that was not native speakers. They could be there listening to me and, you know, like noticing my mistakes.
I think one of the hardest things has been leaving here, going home, and then having to work in the evening, doing assignments or lesson plans, reading and getting ready for the next day.
It was challenging, like just putting myself into my students', you know, shoes. It just stretched me out a lot.
I had some difficulties to prepare English conversation classes.
What I've really learned is about that it is not teacher-centered. It was not about what do I want to teach, but about what do my students need.
Just like, it just helped me a lot to just come before the Lord and ask Him, my God, what do you want me to teach them? And just help me to have like creative ideas on how to implement these to students.
Do you feel that it's equipped you for teaching English in the future?
I feel very well equipped. I feel as though I've not just been given head knowledge, but that I've been given enough practical experience that I can now translate what I've learned into a practical setting.
I had the opportunity to be like practicing my English and also like to improve in some areas that I need, you know, I needed some improvement, so I think it was really cool to come here.
And I learned how to prepare a lot of English conversation classes, and this point was really important for me.
It's been really nice to actually be part of the community here and have a whole experience. It's quite an intense course, but the 6 weeks is a really good time to be focusing on something like this, studying, getting down, working hard, but also you learn so much throughout the course, and I've also seen that I've grown personally.
And would you recommend this course to other people?
Yeah, I would really recommend it to people because it was just so much fun.
I initially thought of doing it online, and I think this is a much nicer way of doing it because you get so much practical experience, because you're working alongside your peers, encouraging one another and challenging each other to go further.
For me, the conversation is the more important point, but there are all points like speaking, reading, writing, listening, and how to prepare activities for working with these skills with the students.
It's not like only about like opening opportunities for yourself, but like helping others to find opportunities for themselves as well, not only for ministry but like for jobs, you know.
Being in a Christian environment and praying together and worshipping together has just been a really good experience.
Hi, I'm Jan, and I just really want to recommend TESOL to you because it is a door opener for missions. There are so many opportunities in the world where English is seen as a necessity for people to continue on and grow in life, and the doorways are open to English teachers. TESOL here in Harpenden is wonderful. English is taught from a biblical worldview. The teachers are trained to understand God's ways in education, and there's so much practical experience. So I highly recommend that you think about this TESOL as a means to make new friends, to evangelise the world, and to let the world know that God loves them.